does it take for a celebrity to die before we truly value them? We truly see their greatness. We truly see the value they had in our life, the enjoyment they brought to us, the lessons they taught us. Why does it take for us to lose a family member before we appreciate them? Before we recognize how much we love them, how much joy they brought in our lives? Why does it take for us to lose to finally see the truth of how we feel about people? Why did Kobe Bryant have to die in a plane crash before we recognized the greatness of this man? That the mamba mentality meant more to us than we thought. Why did Nipsey Hussle must be murdered before we understood the marathon that he was running and creating for all of us? Why did John Witherspoon have to lose his life before we appreciated how funny he was, how much his entertainment brought so much joy to our lives, and how much we needed a new episode of Friday just to keep our lives going on and the legacy to continue? How much are we leaving on the table? How many times we're not giving people soup when they're sick, but we bring flowers to their grave? How many people are you not visiting right now, but you'll go have that conversation with a gravesite that can't speak back? Let's talk about it, people. Let's talk about why you're giving people flowers when they're dead, but no soup when they're sick. Welcome to the Past to Present podcast. I'm your host, Alan the Great. I want to thank you for being here for another episode, for another show. If you haven't done it yet, please hit that like button, subscribe button before we get into the show, before you forget. Let's get right into it because we got a lot to talk about today, and we don't have a lot of time. Kobe Bryant, I got the news of Kobe Bryant's death shortly before recording the last episode. We were setting up to record the episode, getting prepared, and the alert came on my phone. Naturally, like most people, when you seen this, when you got the alert, I didn't believe it. I thought somebody was playing some trick. We know how people sit in their basement and you create these fake stories about a celebrity dying. So I thought the same thing happened. I'm like, no, Kobe Bryant couldn't have died. This didn't happen. This can't be true. So naturally, I turned to ESPN to see if he died. And it was the Pro Bowl was playing. There was no mention of Kobe Bryant died. So I was continuing on preparing for my show, like, okay, this got to be some kind of cruel joke. But then more and more kept coming up about Kobe Bryant dying. And eventually ESPN confirmed it. We lost a legend. We lost a person who left nothing on the table but taught us so much about life. We lost a person that we never appreciated. We never showed our true value for. Not because he was a great NBA champion. Not because he made basketball enjoyable. Not because he made it so easy. Not because he gave us something to aspire to be. Not because of his true greatness on the court, but because this man left nothing on the table. We talk about a man when he retired from the NBA was completely at peace. Because he knew that he gave everything when he was on the court. He left nothing behind. There's nothing that you can say about Kobe Bryant that was left, even after he lost his life. I learned so much about Kobe Bryant. I learned so much by him by watching the interview they did. Excuse me, I'm fighting a cold, so please excuse me. I had let my wife watch the interview he did. It was so impactful for me. And it wasn't because him speaking about basketball. It was because he spoke his truth about life, how he raises kids. How no matter how tired he is, when he come home, when his kids wants to play, he can't tell them no. Can't tell them no. As he died with his daughter, you gotta look at him, his life, his legacy, and you see what type of man he was. A man who always put his children, his family, first. A man who, even when he died, he left this earth at a young age without leaving anything on the table. And I ask you people, everyone out there, all my fans, anyone who's in earshot or who's watching this video, what right now do you have left on your table? What are you leaving on the table right now? Who have you not acknowledged or told you appreciate? Who's somebody right now you need to contact and call? You know what? Tell them I love you. I appreciate you. Because of a conversation that I had with you Whether it was a week ago or 2 years ago, it helped me accomplish something. It helped me through a tough time. It helped me see the value, the true value inside me. Who's that person you need to call? What's that you got left on the table right now that you know that you need to still achieve something? That if you left here today, that something is unfinished. Who do you need to give soup to? Who do you need to give soup to? Because there's a lot of sick people out here. There's a lot of sick people out here who need you to deliver them a bowl of soup, to help them through what they're going through, to be their Kobe Bryant, to show them that your mamba mentality, show them the value in their life and that they can achieve more. But see, we seem to also try to capitalize on people's death. Of course, we do our rest in peace post. Rest in peace to someone we love, but that only lasts until the attention starts to wear down. And once the attention starts to wear down, then we move back on our lives and forget the person we lost. Some of us bear the burden of not having a conversation with some of the people we lost. And are forced to talk to a gravesite. Deliver flowers to them. Deliver flowers they'll never be able to smell. They'll never be able to say it's beautiful. They'll never be able to thank you for it, hug you for it. Is this a life we want to live, people? Is this a life we want to live? As I asked you about things you left on the table, my wife asked me a question. She said, do you feel like you left nothing on the table? It was a very good question. And to answer her honestly, I said there's a lot that I left on the table. But she said, you work so hard. And as hard as I work, I told her, there's still so much I haven't accomplished. There's so much more I need to accomplish. There's so much more I need to do. There's so much more I need to give. I need to give, not receive, but there's so much I need to give, not to myself, but to other people. I need to still awaken some people's eyes, spirits, open some people's eyes to see some of the mistakes and some of the things that you're not doing, some of the things you're not acknowledging about yourself. I need to raise some people up, raise their consciousness up, raise their empathy up, raise their love up, raise their forgiveness up. There's so much more I need to do. I need to still raise my children. There's so much I still need to deliver to my wife. I promised I was going to take her to Paris. I still have to deliver on that. I have so much things that I want to accomplish, and so do you. But what I also realize is, as we lose the John Witherspoons, we lose the Nipsey Hussles, we lose the Kobe Bryant. What I realized is, no matter how much money you spend on your watch, your grandfather clock, that car radio, that alarm clock you use at your bed, that cell phone you use to tell time, we never know when our time's going to run out. We never know when our time's going to be up. When our shot clock is going to expire. And what's going to be your last shot as your shot clock expires? As a time expires in the game. When it's time for you to walk off the court, are you truly going to be able to say that you left everything on the court? Can you walk off the court in peace, knowing that there was nothing left undone? No stone unturned? No challenge not met? No fear overcame? Can you truly say that about yourself? Can you truly say to yourself right now that I told everybody who I loved them? That I forgave anybody who hurt me, betrayed me, let me down? Can you truly say you left nothing on the court? I mean, truly, it's easy to value somebody that died, right? It's easy. It's easy to, because, see, we just follow the wave. A lot of people don't know who Kobe Bryant is. A lot of people didn't understand Nipsey Hussle's music, or his journey, or his vision. But you see other people, and you see the accolades, you see the trophies, you see Nipsey Hussle, the songs, and all the investments he made, all the aspirations he had. And you feel a connection with them. Why do you feel a connection with these people? Why do you feel a connection with celebrities that you never met, people you never touched? It's because some part of your life, you share the same aspirations as that person. You share the same dreams. You want to accomplish the same thing. As a person who plays basketball, you tell me, You never sit in the backyard of your house, at the park, after all the lights are on, it's completely dark, just you, dribbling the ball around. You fade away behind the three-point line, and you make that game-winning jump shot. Did you realize that you can accomplish these things? Or these dreams out of reach? Were you the same person on the football field, throwing that pass, running, and catching the winning Super Bowl touchdown? That's why you can connect to these celebrities. That's why you connect to Nipsey Hussle. Because you envision yourself being the next tech designer, the person who rebuilds their community. Being a star basketball player, whatever it is, being a star in your own eyes, in your own right. We all had dreams. We all have them. And as we look at these people we lost, fear creeps into our hearts, our minds, our spirits, because fear of, what if I don't have enough time to accomplish my dreams or my goals? What if there's not enough time in the shot clock for me to make it behind the three-point line and hit that fadeaway shot? What if I run out of time? What if I live my life with fear and regret? And as the clock strikes 0, that's my last memory. That last gut-wrenching memory is that I lived too much of my life worried about the what-ifs. What's going to happen tomorrow? I spent too much of my life concerned about what somebody done to me, how this person betrayed me, and how I could never allow this person in my life no more. How I could never recognize this person because I got that promotion at my job because my cousin or my friend or someone who came in my life for a season gave me the right encouragement, said the right words to keep me going. But I can never recognize that person because if I tell that person that you did that for me, then make it less likely that I did work. So I can't give you those flowers while you're alive. I can't help you get to where you want to go. I can't help you accomplish what you want to accomplish because if I do that, then that may mean that I might not get that promotion. I might not get that new job. So I can't give you soup when it's sick. How many of you right now are doing your prep work for what you want? Come on, talk to me, people. Hit me up in the comment section. Like I said, through messenger, text message, however you communicate with me. Answer this question for me, people. How many of you do your prep work right now? You probably say to me, Alex, what's your prep work? What do you mean by prep work? You mean prep when I go to work? Do I dress my hair up, make sure I got my makeup on, make sure my hairline's shaped up, make sure I shave, my shoes shine, and my tie's tight? What do you mean by my prep work? What I mean by my prep work is, excuse me, how many of you plan, strategize for what you want? I mean, we all ask for things. A lot of you right now, they're asking for a husband. Some of you out there asking for a wife, a bigger house, a nicer car. You're asking for a new job, a promotion, kids. You're asking for a new wardrobe, new sneakers. Opportunities for new things. But answer this question to me. How many of you are doing your prep work? Some of you asking for new businesses. Some of you asking for millions of dollars. But what are your prep work? Are you doing your prep work for it? Are you preparing to get these things? What I mean by that is, if you're asking for a husband, to my ladies, are you sitting there correcting the things that's happening in your life? Making sure your attitude is right. Making sure you're ready to accept the man. To honor. To respect this man that you're asking for. Are you ready to let go of your past relationships? Are you ready to let go of your past hurt to give this man a clean slate? Or are you doing your prep work to let go of all your past so that you can see this person? So you can give this person your flowers and you can enjoy him? If you're looking for a wife, my fellas, are you going to sit here and forget about all the women you dealt with that did you wrong? All the relationships that didn't work? All the mistakes you made? Are you ready to grow up and be the man that that woman needs? Or are you doing your prep work to grow up to say, yo, when I get this woman, I'm going to treat her like a queen and I'm going to show her I'm a king. And what I mean by being a king don't mean I'm sitting here trying to tell you, you got to wait on me hand and foot, but we're going to wait on each other. We're going to lift each other up. We're not going to give 50-50. You're going to give 100, I'm going to give 100. I'm going to respect you, you're going to respect me, and we're going to rise together and we're going to shine together. I'm not going to outshine you, you're not going to outshine me. We're going to lift each other. We're going to do our prep work to make sure I'm a man and I'm ready for you. I'm confident, I'm comfortable with myself that even if you make more money than me, even if you shine brighter than me, that I still can love you and I still can appreciate you. And I'm not going to devalue you. That I know your value. Are we doing our prep work? We talk about money. Are you doing your prep work for the money? You talking about buying a new house, but are you doing your prep work to buy a new house? Talking about, are you getting your credit straight? Are you getting your finances straight? Are you sitting there researching what type of house you want? How many rooms you want? If I ask you right now, you come to me, you say, yo, I want a house. And I say to you, all right now, what type of house you want? Can you tell me what kind of house you want? If you come to me right now and you say, yo, I want a new job, and I ask you, okay, I'm going to give you a new job. What job you want? What you want to say? I'm not sure. Can I get back to you? Do your prep work. You asking for it. Do your prep work for it. Strategize. Get ready. We going back to Kobe Bryant. One of the things he spoke about in the interview was how he did his prep work. He prepped for every game. He strategized for every game, every player, every team. No matter whether it was Tracy McGrady or Michael Jordan, he prepped. He strategized. He found out what was their weaknesses, what was their strengths. Did they have an injury? Was they sick? He did his prep work. When he went on the court, he strategized. He was ready. How many of you right now are strategizing for your life? How many of us are doing prep work? We said, yo, I want to own my own business. I want to be a boss. But are you being a prep work for being a boss? Why do you want to be a boss anyway? You should be saying, yo, I don't want to be a boss. I want to be a leader. Because a leader is a person who motivates, inspires, uplifts people, can find the value and the good in a person and make them higher. Put them on that pedestal. Show them who they are. Bring out the best in them. Not uplifting and showing them the worst. That's what a leader do. A boss is someone who tries to tell everyone to do. Someone who wants to control the situation. Are you doing your prep work? Are you doing your prep work? I mean, I see it. Y'all asking for stuff right now. All y'all out there asking for stuff. Some of y'all sitting at home like, man, I'm ready to retire. I just want to sit home. I just want to retire. But are you doing your prep work to retire? Okay, so let's do our prep work to retire. Let's start putting some money aside. Then you say, well, I can't put no money aside, man. My check, you see my check? You see my bills? Yes, you can. See, the problem is the money you putting out is overshadow the money you bringing in. So what you need to do is you need to cut back on some that you coming out. So the money you bringing in is more, so you can take some of the money you bringing in and you can put that to the side so you can retire. So you can stop going to work and feeling like you're sitting there working at a job you don't like. Do your prep work. You may not need those $200 sneakers. You may not need that $500 purse. Do your prep work. If you want something, do your prep work. Because here's the thing, people. What I have to acknowledge, what you have to acknowledge, what we all have to acknowledge is this. We don't know when that shot clock is going to end. We don't know when time's going to expire. And when it does, there is no second chances. There is no timeouts. There is no say, oh, can I get a do-over? Video games, if you die in a video game, you can start over. Do the mission over. When we go, we're gone. There's no second chances. It's just memories of what we did or we didn't do. Do your prep work. Do it now so you're not waiting and hoping that before your time expires that you get something done. Do your prep work. Let's get it started. You out there right now complaining about what you can't do because somebody telling you can't do it. Why are you listening to what somebody telling you can't do? They don't even know what you're trying to do. They're not even asking you what you're trying to do. They're not asking you your goals. They don't care. They don't care. Okay, somebody say they're better than you and they think they're better than you and everybody's intimidated by them. Why you ain't got that mamba mentality? You sit here wearing your rest in peace Kobe t-shirts, but you should have that rest in peace. You shouldn't be saying rest in peace. You should be saying, yo, I'm carrying that Kobe mentality because Kobe's not going to rest in peace because he's going to live through the mentality we have. If you want to honor someone that's dead, honor them by living. Honor them by living your best possible life. We talk about Nipsey Hussle. We talk about the Kobe Bryants. We talk about all the family members and lost ones we lost, all the loved ones we lost. Honor them by living your best life, by doing the best you can, by doing your prep work, by accomplishing things we talk about every single day. There's so much right now you want. There's so much you want to do right now. There's so much you want to achieve. And I'm telling you, you can do it. You can do it. But you got to stop doubting yourself and stop limiting yourself. Stop being so darn comfortable. You sitting there chilling on the couch all comfortable, got your feet kicked up, thinking you've done something. Oh, man, you got that brand new Benz, you did something. You got 500 Benz? Oh, you got a big house? You got a couple dollars in your account? You feeling like you've done something. You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing if you leave today and nobody remembers you for anything other than what you had. This is what I tell my children. I tell my children this. I say, when you leave a place, a person, or a thing, you leave two things behind. You leave one of two things behind. You either leave your footprints or you leave destruction. Now let me break that down for you people so that you have a clear understanding of what do I mean by you leave your footprints or destruction, okay? See, what I mean by footprints is, footprints that I'm talking about leaving behind, the water from the ocean, fire, sand, wind, can't nothing wipe them away. Those footprints last forever. They embedded in the sand, so when people come behind you, they see those footprints. They know you were there. They know your presence was there. But not only do they know your presence was there, they can step into your footprints to make their walk easier. They now have a direct path of how and where to go. That's what leaving your footprints behind do. Now let's talk about the other thing. When you leave destruction behind, you only can leave one or two things. Now when you leave destruction behind, we know what destruction is, right? We talking about you leave a whole bunch of debris of things you tore apart, you destroyed. So someone knows you was there, but they also know you ruined and destroyed things. They know your presence was there, but they know your presence was not there for good, but for destruction. And that becomes your legacy of what people remember you by. Of not what you gave, but what you left behind. Now you probably say, well, it's also showing people which way is not to walk. Now what you're doing is you're leaving a mess for somebody else to clean up. We talk about doing prep work. And a lot of times in prep work, when people don't do their prep work, what you leave by is destruction. So when a new man is looking for a wife, or a new woman is looking for a husband, or a new person is looking for a house, or a job, or promotion, they walking into someone else's destruction, trying to clean up their mess. Because that woman didn't do her prep work, and the man didn't do his prep work. He left damage in that woman's life or that man's life. So when the person comes behind, they got to try to clean up the mess somebody else left. What are you going to leave behind, people? Destruction of your footprints. I try to leave my footprints behind. Well, I tell my kids, when I'm born, whether it's at a job, whether it's at a meeting or a show, oh, you're going to know I was there. Oh, you're going to know I was there. And that ain't me being cocky. That's me being confident, because I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to make sure my presence is known. I'm going to make sure you're going to feel me. You're going to feel my presence long after it's gone. And it ain't going to be no destruction. You're going to have footprints all over the place showing you which way to walk, which way to go, which way not to go. You're going to find footprints going all around those potholes. All on the edge of the cliff, but never falling off it. You're going to see my footprints, because I'm going to teach you how to walk the right way. I'm going to teach you how to not leave destruction behind. It's easy to hate people. I get it. It's easy to. People disappoint you. They say ignorant stuff to you. They do stuff to you every day. They make it so easy to hate people. It's easy not to appreciate someone. It's easy not to give someone soup when they're sick. It's so easy to. It's so easy also to forgive someone, to love someone, to help someone. It's so easy to reach your hand out and lift someone up, to let someone know that you appreciate them. I had Tiny T on here, a comedian. And we did the R. Kelly episode. We talked about cancel culture. But at the end of the episode, I made a point. And I meant it. Not because we were on camera. Not because it sounded like the cool thing to do. But I meant it where I made the point to give her her flowers. And let her know, I appreciate you for your journey. Not for just being a guest on my show. I appreciate you for doing what you're doing. Because you are setting the blaze for someone else to come behind you. Because you're not allowing anyone to tell you that you can't be a comedian. I'm sure there's people that's telling her she's not funny. I'm sure people telling her that she's not going to make it. But she's not listening to those people. And that's the type of mentality we need. But we also need to make sure we give those people their flowers. Let them know we appreciate them. There's so many celebrities out here right now. There's so many people out here we're not appreciating. So what you gonna wait for people to die to say, oh, I love you, I'm so grateful for you, man, I enjoyed you? Say you enjoy him now. Appreciate him now. Appreciate the Eddie Murphys. The Will Smiths, the Shaqs, the whoever. Appreciate the Jada Pinkett's. Appreciate the Gabrielle Unions. Appreciate all the people who came. The Ruby Dee, the Cecily Tyson. Appreciate them while they're still alive in their life work. Appreciate your mom, your grandmother, your best friend, your cousin, your sister, your wife, your husband, your children. Appreciate them while they're here. Give them their flowers while they're alive. And for the people who are sick and who need your help, who need just a little bit of help getting up off the ground, getting their life started, getting their prep work done, give them that soup while they're sick. Give them that soup so they can get the strength to start doing their prep work so they can actually accomplish what they accomplished. If you really appreciate Kobe Bryant, if you really love Kobe Bryant, if you truly are a fan of him, then prove it. Not through making a t-shirt and trying to make a few bucks off it. Not by trying to get a few likes. Not by threatening to erase somebody off your Facebook page if they make a bad comment. But appreciate him by living your best life, showing how he impacted your life through your actions and not your words. Because through our words, we can say anything. But it's truly through our actions that we show who we really are and what we're really about. And it's through your actions that you're going to show who you are and what you're really about. So what are you really about? That's my final question to you. What are you really about? What are you really here to do? Are you here to succeed? Are you here to live and cheer until your shot clock went out? And at that point, you realize, not the missed shots, but the ones you never took, the pass you made, the defense you never played. What are you going to remember at the end of the game? All that you didn't do? That you spent more time being a spectator than a player? Here's my question to you people. What are you going to say when your shot clock went out? Better yet, what are others going to say about you? You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to hear nothing I'm saying to you today. All I ask is, listen to that little voice inside your head, inside your soul, that's speaking to you. Because it's telling you the same thing I'm telling you. It's just speaking a little bit louder. Thank you for being here for another episode of Past and Present Podcast. I'm your host, Al the Great. I appreciate you for being here. And I only got one thing left to say, y'all. Stay tuned. Peace.